And how do we get this right? First, with a very cognitive understanding. There are no good relationships and bad relationships in life. There are only matured relationships and immatured relationships in life. There's no perfect relationship. In fact, all our struggles in life is somehow we keep searching for this elusive, perfect relationship. Because of your prejudices, your father looks perfect to you. If you're objective, you'll realize your father too is not perfect. Because of your prejudices, your mother looks perfect to you. If you're objective about it, then you'll realize, or if you talk to your dad about it, you'll come to know your mother also has some imperfections. But they've had a great marriage. They've had a great marriage because of the maturity they brought to the relationship, not because there was perfection in relationship. There are no perfect relationships. Even when they write a story, the last sentence in the story is, they lived happily ever after. Last sentence. If they wrote one more paragraph, they would have started fighting again. That is why all stories end with that sentence. One more paragraph, they would have argued with each other. Because human beings are two independent egos. You have been brought up in different environments. You have been brought up in different conditioning. You have been brought up with different likes and dislikes. And two independent ego, when it comes under one roof to share one life, as siblings, as spouses, as a family, as partners, as colleagues, as team members, there will be differences. We are not commodities. A human being is not a creature of logic. A human being is a creature of emotions. Why we like, why we do not like, why we have preferences, why we hate something, why we love something, why are we passionate about something, can never be explained. From the taste of food that you have to the color of clothing you like, whether you want to be, and even that is not consistent. Haven't all of you gone through this? There are times you wish all your friends were around you. Haven't you wished there are times you want to be alone? There are times you want to be with the same sex. There are times you want to be with the opposite sex. There are times you want to read. There are times you want to watch. There are times you want to walk in the nature. There are times you want to listen to classical music. There are times you want to listen to fast numbers. There are times you like to listen to your own music. Neighbors close their window. You start singing. And that's the fascination of being a human being. The fascination of a human being is none of us can predict what will be our response in the next moment. The next moment can bring about very, very different responses from each one of us. And that's the most beautiful part of being a human being. Unpredictability. Haven't you gone through this? That you came late one day by 10 minutes. An earthquake happened in the house. She was at her best that day. And there was another day you came late by 1 hour. And you expected 5 times more explosion will happen. And it was the most romantic evening that you had. You didn't even anticipate. And that's the beauty of life. And that's what you want. Today when you ring the doorbell and the door opens, you don't know what is on that side of the door. And that's the fascination of life. Every time you come and ring the doorbell and somebody stands there that side saying that, Mango, you will think you are in a 5-star hotel. Predictable response can be professional. Part of profession, I have taken the profession to be an air hostess, or I have taken the job of being a banquets manager. I have to, part of my profession, show certain responses to you. If I am a psychologist and I'm supposed to be a trained listener, so I can give certain expressions to you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my baby, poor thing. At home, you won't get the same response every time. Last time this response you got, and today when you started, third sentence he will tell you, started again. You're not listening to me. No, he cannot. He is a human being and he is unpredictable. And that's the beauty of life. That is why it's not boring. That's why it's so spicy. There cannot be a perfect relationship. There can only be matured relationship. And the beauty is, for a matured relationship to happen, both need not be matured. Even if one of you is matured, you can carry that relationship through.